So starting on the left hand side front of the van, as you can see the doors are in exceptionally good condition and the wheel arches are still there, and I think that's all original. I don't think it's ever had any work done. The wing very good around the light, etc. All these are areas that are normally completely rotten on Talbots. It does have a fair amount of rust on this panel. Whether that's salvageable or not I don't know, but I believe you can get them, take the windscreen out and you can just replace that panel itself. But the bonnet in excellent condition, as you can see. And looking underneath, I can't see any rot at all on the leading edge of the bonnet, which are normally terrible. Same on the front panel, looks in excellent condition, and I can't see anything inside either. As you can see, it comes with some free genuine garden find accessories. And where can you get sound deadening on a Mark 1 or 2 Transit? This is the height of luxury. It's got sound deadening as well. I have put a battery on it because unsurprisingly the battery that was on it didn't do anything and it couldn't even manage half a volt. So in a minute we'll see what happens when we turn the key. There's no exhaust on it. That was taken off years ago to take the fuel tank out because the fuel tank was rotten. So there's no exhaust and no fuel tank. Fuel tanks are available brand new, I think about £127 from Coastal Campers I believe. And obviously an exhaust is straightforward. The bumper has some rot on the corners but is perfectly salvageable. That's metal, so it can be welded up. And the cooling system does actually hold water. How good it is I don't know. It had a cam belt and a water pump, but bear in mind that although it's had a cam belt and water pump and done no miles since, that was best part of 20 years ago, so run and take your own risk. It's got the corners, got the end caps which go missing on these. And just looking into the engine, this is the Fiat 1.9 litre engine. Cracking engine, really nippy, quite low geared, really feels quite sprightly around town considering it's no turbo. Dead basic, dead reliable. Got the Bosch pump on it I believe, no turbo to go wrong. They used to run these on alternative fuels as well, being in direct injection. And although it revs quite high over about 75, it will sit at 70 on the motorway, no problem at all, and generally hold it on hills as well. So I was surprised how well it performed. So let's walk around this side, where you can see we have some genuine garden find accessories again. That's green enough to cook and eat. And a little bit more rust around the wheel arch this side, but again a fairly tidy wing, and again a pretty decent door, and looking down that side looking pretty decent as well. The main issue is around the edges at the bottom on this van. I believe, and don't quote me on it, but when I last saw underneath it, all the central sections are all solid and on top's not bad. It's sill sections, corner sections, bits like that around the edges really in terms of rot. So let me come this side. And you can have a look inside here. It's got the original seats, obviously showing plenty of wear and tear on the drivers. Passengers not so bad. Twin way adjustable seat actually. Everything's thrown back in. It was going to be converted to a camper but never got there. The roof lining is there, we do have it, it's in the back. Yeah, that's all as you would expect really for a Fiat Talbot. They're virtually the same apart from the badge and the engine. So let me get in here. Press the clutch, which does work, and let's turn the key and see what happens on the dash.